All right, our freeze dryer is empty. The oil is just freshly changed. We have a Premier pump, so we have to change the oil about every 20 cycles or so, 15 to 20 cycles. It was pretty dirty. You can watch it and kind of see how dirty your oil is. If you have a regular pump, you want to change it about every 1 to 5 loads, depending on how dirty it gets. So this load, we have peaches. Remember, we got those really amazing fresh picked peaches from a local orchard here, and they are just the best. They have the best flavor. They're so delicious. So we made some peach jam, some peach mango jam, and some peach mango syrup. And these, we cut up a bunch more for freeze-dried peaches and peach puree. So I wanted to try freeze-drying peach jam, but then I was concerned about the sugar because, as you may have seen some of our other videos, sugar pulls out of things when you freeze dry it. So it makes kind of a crystallized bubbles in a way out of the product when you freeze dry anything with sugar in it. And I was a little nervous about jam, how would that work? And somebody in one of the groups said, well, don't freeze dry the jam, just freeze dry the pureed fruit. And you can always add water and sugar to just the fruit and make jam instantly, even without pectin, as you need it. So that's great. I love that idea. So that's what we're gonna try. So these top 4, these are all pre-frozen. These top 4 racks are just sliced peaches. Oh my goodness. And these, seriously, the flavor and the smell is so amazing. This bottom one, now this is a peach puree. I didn't add lemon juice or citric acid to this, so it did get a little brown. These sliced peaches, I had a bowl of water with a little bit of citric acid in it. Come on, there we go. And so I put the peaches in there after I sliced them, before I put them on the trays, so they wouldn't turn brown. So there you have it. So we have 4 trays of the sliced peaches, 1 of the puree, and we'll see how that turns out. I have a whole nother box still to freeze dry, so I want to see how these do before I do more. But freeze-dried peaches, I'm telling you, I have yet to have a baby not love these. Every baby. I've had some of the pickiest eaters that I have nieces and nephews that they'll bring their babies over for me to watch or whatever, and they're super picky eaters. They love freeze-dried peaches. Now this is the first time I've done them in my freeze dryer. I always get the Thrive Life ones because their quality is so high. The nutritional value is so great. But like I said, these were fresh picked from a local orchard, so I was really excited to get these and make some of our own. So it is all pre-frozen, so I'm going to go ahead and say pre-frozen, drain valve. Yes, it's closed. So I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And we're good to go. It's currently at 25 degrees because remember, if you're putting something that's frozen already, you want to have your machine nice and cold for the frozen stuff to go into. So I'm kind of guessing this will probably take about 26-30 hours, something like that. So we'll see how long it takes. All right, I think this actually ended in the middle of the night. So let's look. Is that? Oh, that's on the outside. I can't tell if it made a mess on the inside or not. Oh yeah, these are actually, the trays aren't as cold as I thought they would be. So maybe it just ended fairly recently. Look at these. Oh, perfecto. Yay! Let's see how the puree did. Okay, pretty good. It's pretty crispy. I can feel it's loose in the pan, but yeah, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. Okay, peaches. And this is the peach puree. I did some of this. I'm gonna hydrate this with cold water, but I did some of this because sometimes, like for homemade jam and stuff, you're gonna want the puree. This is hot, isn't it?
It's not, no.
Oh, okay.
It's cooled down.
Okay.
Too much.
No, it's not.
Oh, when it rehydrates, you wait. Okay, never mind. Don't mind me.
That's right. Quiet, you.
Cheese water. For those of
Quiet
you who caught our queso episode.
in the peanut gallery. Look, this is gonna be perfect. Look at that. I learned my lesson. we'll let it hydrate. So these,
Fresh off the tree.
these were locally grown, and we got a couple of cases of them, maybe 4 boxes of them. So the Thrive Life peaches, the freeze-dried peaches from Thrive Life, seriously, bring it back. The peaches from Thrive Life, I've yet to have a baby that doesn't love them. And they, like, even picky eaters. I have a great niece and a great nephew that are super, super picky eaters, but the Thrive Life freeze-dried peaches, oh, they just love them. So I wanted to make a bunch while we had, because we have locally grown peach orchards and stuff here. So I'm like, yeah, while they're in season, we're gonna do it. Ooh, that's good. Woo, got a little tart there.
Well, it's funny with the kids too, because instead of biting them, they'll suck on them. And so they start to get mushy and slimy. So, fair warning on that one. Don't get it in your hair.
That kind of reminded me of a fruit roll-up. Kind of
I
that
know.
tangy, as it stuck in my teeth.
Oh, I could take that whole thing with me.
So you know what I'm gonna do with these? Watch the blog for the recipe. I'm gonna get one of these, roll it up in a croissant, and then do this, the like brown sugar butter sauce on top.
Yeah, that'd be good.
And they'll rehydrate as they bake. And they're peach dumplings. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be amazing. Watch the blog. They are good. Ooh,
After about
little
6
tart.
peaches, I don't know how well this is going to come across, but we'll give it a shot.
little tart. There's no sugar in there. It's this, just pureed.
It's just pureed, so.
But see, if you wanted to do jam, all you do is add a little sugar to that to your liking, and you've got jam. That's why I did a couple. I mean, you could technically do that with these. Just blend them up and add water, and or
There's
add
no
water
sugar
and then blend
added.
them up. Yeah, it's this.
It's interesting. Actually, no, it's not.
No?
I mean, you would think so. Maybe it's just me.
Let me see.
There's like no sweetness in that at all.
Well, it's just the pureed.
These have like
Woo!
sweetness in it.
You're right.
Interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I could sit and
Yeah.
munch those all day. That's pretty dang well.
It's
Not,
pretty tart.
yes.
But it, oh wait, let's make some jam real quick. Let's just add a little sugar. Nice.
Just a little sugar.
Yeah. Have you not made jam before? It's not a little sugar. Jam does a lot of sugar.
You might need to add more water.
Quiet, you.
Make up your mind. Not enough, too much.
What's that old Bugs Bunny cartoon where you have the 2 guys and he go psh, and he stops every time the other guy say something, and it was stupid.
You're going off the top there, lady.
Oh, but it's sweeter.
I would hope so. Half a cup of sugar in a small pouch.
I didn't put half a cup in there.
It's still stuck to the film.
I didn't put half a cup. Oh, okay, this is messy. Okay, so try this now, keeping in mind the sugar's not fully dissolved yet. You would wait for the sugar to dissolve normally. It's sugary. Ooh, good patch. Better though.
Yeah,
That tastes more like
that tastes more like
Peach
jam,
jam.
jelly. Yes.
you just add sugar to it.
Uh-huh.
Just a spoonful of sugar.
But those you could just snack on.
I'm gonna wash my hands. Okay,
Okay?
cool. Cool, cool.